All right, we'll give it about maybe like a couple more seconds here and get started. All right, why don't we go ahead and get started? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Giving Tree. Seems like we have another new face. Seems like every week the team is growing. Is it Rami or Romy? Oh, you're on mute.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, you can call me Romy.
Romy, hi, pleasure. Yeah, want to quickly introduce yourself to the rest of the team?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, my name is Romy. I'm so excited to be a part of this team, and I'm looking forward to learning and working with you all. Thank you.
What capacity are you joining Giving Tree? As a loan officer, processor?
I'm assisting. Actually, at this moment, I'm assisting processor and Peter.
Awesome. Great. Yeah, we could always use more assistance with Gia and Peter. Great. Yeah, so every morning on Tuesday, we like to start with the win for the week. Hey, you want to kick us off?
Ragnar, whose name did you say?
See, you.
Oh, my name. I'm so sorry. I had a feeling you did. Good morning, everybody. Nice to meet all the new people. Welcome to the team. Win for the week for me. It's just once again, I know rates are continuously on a roller coaster, but the good news is there's definitely activity. In fact, 2 days ago, I had an agent of mine who I haven't worked with in a couple of years reach out to me with 2 referrals. So that's my win of the week. I'm just really happy. There's definitely, some activities going on.
That's awesome. It was just random out of the blue.
Random out of the blue. Like, hey, are you still in a business? I'm like, yeah. You know what? I've always liked working with you. I got a couple of buyers. Can you help them out? I'm like, absolutely.
Wow. And there was no dripping on your end, huh?
Nope.
That's awesome. Those are the best. Hey, as we continue to work hard, do our activities, yes, there are nuggets of gold that the mortgage gods provide every now and then, and people remember you. And yeah, sometimes you are the one that's gifted. Awesome. Hope you can capitalize on that. See, anything to share?
Sure. Win of for the week. I know we've been talking about a lot of our meetings are about connections, keeping the connection, growing connections. So earlier this year, we helped someone buy a home, but I couldn't get the loan on it. But he was impressed of how we handled everything and how I walked him through the loan process, because first-time home buyer. So even though he didn't arrange to go with the loan with us, his lender called him and said, hey, it's time to refi. But instead of refining, he called me and said, hey, what should we do? And so I'm able to talk to him, and we're just working something out, seeing if this is something he should be doing, refinance.
Awesome. That's great. So wait, I'm sorry, why did his lender reach out to you, or his lender?
No, reached out to him.
Gotcha.
And then he said, hey, it's time to refi. Let's get you into a refi. And instead of just going through with it, he called me and said, "Hey, let's work together. And what should we do?"
Gotcha. Right on. That's awesome. Christine, want to share a win for the week? Christine, can you hear us or no? There you go. We can hear
Hello?
you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Win for the week. Not much. Just working on like a few pre-approvals.
Okay.
Just 2 though.
Book of business, referrals.
Business referrals. Not
The two.
much.
Yeah. All right. Anything unique about the files that you want to share, or pretty straightforward?
It's pretty straightforward. Like good credit score. Everything's good. Like VA loan.
VA.
So yeah.
Very nice. Awesome. Hey, VA has got rich pricing, so go kill that one. I know you're fairly new, Hyuna, but anything you want to share?
Unfortunately, I haven't had any wins. But the good news, my license was activated last week,
Awesome.
and starting my training today. So hopefully, yeah, I have some good news going forward.
Great. And finally, Peter, any win for the week for you, sir?
Our Go High level system is almost ready. So I'll share this new system that we can shoot out 5,000 people under a minute. I'll do the presentation sometime this month.
Okay.
We went through the second round last night, and then we went through the hundreds. Now we're going into thousands. So it's almost there.
Okay.
So the
Great.
re-platform is happening. New things are happening. It's gonna be a lot easier.
Awesome. My win. I won't take too much time, but it's a fun one here. I hope you guys can appreciate this. So I've been working with a client. It's a wife is W-2'd, a husband's actually a realtor. They've been having they've gone into escrow twice. However, both times it's fell out, and the reason being because they're having trouble selling their home. So it was going to be a contingent transaction here, right? So they're going to sell their home, use the proceeds of their current home, and use it towards a down payment of a new home, as well as pay off a bunch of debt, right? It's kind of a complicated file. Well, they failed out of escrow twice now. It's, I don't know, 45 days have passed. I was invited to a family gathering, okay, over the weekend. And the wife, she has become a lot more, she's a skeptical person. She's a little bit negative, if you will, pessimistic, okay, if I could use that word. But we got talking, and, she lost her mother, or father rather, 2 years ago. And we just started talking. And they introduced me to their brother, Mo. And we started talking, and he's going through some battles of his own right now. Long story short, I was supposed to, because it's a Sunday, I tried to do my best to spend as much time with my 3 kids and family on a Sunday. I ended up being there for 3.5 hours. It was supposed to be like, I'm gonna drop by, Al, I'm gonna drop by. Here's a little gift. And I was just gonna stay maybe like, I don't know, 20-30 minutes, eat some good Indian food, and just go, right? And the reason why I was there for 3.5 hours is this. So I come to find out that the brother owns 3 gas stations. I found out their mom, upon their passing of their husband, or her husband, owns a $2 million home in Irvine, free and clear. Okay? This is the power of conversation, guys. Did I want to be there for 3.5 hours? I truly, truly attest to you, no. Okay, I wanted to be home with my kids. But I found all this out. And obviously, their sister, daughter, my client, has been struggling to sell their home and get into this new home or newer home. They live in Walnut, California. I grew up there. Beautiful, beautiful city, affluent. They live in a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,400 square foot home. They want to upgrade to a 2,500 square foot home with a swimming pool, 2 stories because the kids want 2 stories, and 3-car garage, right? So they're looking at like 1.5, but they can't afford it because they just have so much debt. So it comes to I'm talking to them, everyone individually. And it came to a point where we all came together. And it was at one point, 7 of us literally in a circle talking. And it became, hey, did you know your brother wants to get rid of this gas station that isn't cash flowing? And it was, hey, oh, I didn't know that. Why don't I just take care of it? Because he's just stressed out. She goes, well, I don't have the money and I need to buy a house. Mom goes, well, I have a house that's free and clear. I use the funds. So they've completely neglected their mom, right? Dad passes away 2 years ago of cancer. She takes the life insurance money, pays off the small loan that she had, about $280,000, living off what the guy had like a multi-million-dollar life insurance policy. Mom is 83 years old. Okay. She's pretty strong, but she's 83 still. She has a caretaker that comes in once in a while. Anyways, all this is happening, and she goes, well, I don't think I'm going to live long. What should I do with the house? And she goes, well, I don't have a trust. So daughter and mom ends up talking and goes, why don't we do a cash out refinance? Put the daughter's name on the loan. The son doesn't want to have anything to do with the house. Why? Because he's filthy rich. He has a lot of money. He's got 3 gas stations. He's got 2 properties of his own. He straight up does not care about the Irvine property. Mom, you do what you want. For me, that was a sign of, hey, daughter, what do you want to do now? If a son doesn't want anything to do with an inheritance because he's so well off, guys, that just makes their family and mine, but it makes their situation very, very easy. So daughter agrees daughter needs more money, right, to do anything. She has about $280,000 of different kinds of debt she has to pay off, of which about 200 is credit card debt and personal debt. So this hasn't been working. I'm blowing up Gia with different scenarios. So now we're going to add the daughter on. We're going to do a cash out refinance of up to $800,000, maybe less, on a $2 million house. She's going to pay everything off. She's going to make the payment on the mom's house. She's going to take about $400,000 and she's going to buy the gas station. And by the way, Peter, I'm going to need to talk to you because we need to do a commercial loan now on the rest, right? This is what happened on Sunday for me during a 3.5-hour conversation at a party I did not want to be at. That is one hell of a win for me, guys. Okay. I get to do it maybe $800,000 cash out. Daughter gets to be on the property. Mom is happy. Daughter is happy as heck. And then husband is who's a realtor and not a well-to-do realtor at that, is going to take over this gas station and run it. So he's kind of happy, right? Talk about the power of conversations. So that's my win for the week. I encourage you guys to keep having these conversations. The one thing I take away is right now, with the rates potentially dropping and housing influx right now, hey, is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Commercial lending loans maturing and coming due because of their 5-year or even the 10 years that they had. There's just a lot of opportunity, right? And unfortunately, mortgage professionals, real estate professionals aren't really out in the marketplace having these discussions with people, opening up for opportunities. Why? Because they're just lulled, right? They're like, oh, when are the rates come down? When am I going to get the next lead? And they're just really waiting, right? You guys have to be out there. being proactive in creating dialogue. Okay, you have to create dialogue, guys.